Group. George?
Thank you, Mr. President. Dear colleagues, I wish to thank our rapporteur, Paul Gavan, for his accurate and thus impartial report. We fully support the findings and the recommendations made by Mr. Gavan and hope that this report is given serious consideration in order to guarantee human rights and ensure conditions of peace and security for the people of Nagorno-Karabakh. The current blockade of the Lachin corridor is putting thousands of people's lives at risk, forcing them to live in conditions of acute shortages in food, medicine, and fuel, and impairing their access to health care and education. These circumstances, dear colleagues, are creating the danger for ethnic cleansing, as the Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh are driven to abandon the area and their homes. Mr. Gavan's recent visit to Armenia was valuable in assessing the situation on the ground, and it is regrettable that he was not invited to likewise visit Azerbaijan. The country's leadership should acknowledge the humanitarian consequences and the serious human rights violations resulting from the current situation and allow PACE and other international bodies, such as the Red Cross, UNHCR and UNESCO, to visit the Lachin corridor and Nagorno-Karabakh the soonest. In addition, it is vital to fully respect the terms of the trilateral statement signed in 2020 and comply with relevant decisions of the European Court of Human Rights and the International Court of Justice, calling for the restoration of freedom of movement in the Lachin corridor and removing all barriers to the provision of essential commodities. The situation currently developing is a reflection of the complex and long-lasting conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia over Nagorno-Karabakh, which requires a permanent and peaceful political solution. At present, both nations need to engage in constructive dialogue through the ongoing negotiations under the auspices of the European Union and the United States of America. Dear colleagues, confidence-building measures and further concrete initiatives should be welcomed, including assistance and support offered by the Council of Europe to foster cooperation on issues of mutual concern. Of course, the first step is the immediate restoration of free and safe access through the Lachin corridor, the de-escalation of tensions, and the elimination of any imminent risk of facing another catastrophic humanitarian crisis.